It's been said that you play baseball, play football, or play basketball. You don't play fighting. To put yourself on the line against an opponent trained to defeat you is not something for the weak-minded. Because while mastering all combat sports disciplines is necessary to compete, to succeed, a fighter must have the heart and determination to walk through fire in search of victory. Tonight, the journey begins. Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City. But as the saying goes, when the octagon door shuts, a fight's a fight.
She's lost out.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
a seat. Have a seat.
You ready? Ready? Fight! Gotta go!
Last round coming in. This is for you. This is for me. This is for our.
Ready? Fight!
Let's be punches. I want to see a high accuracy rate. Nice combination. Keep that up and get the knockdown. Great job. No, you really touched her up out there. Now I really want to see good punches. You'll get that knockdown if you throw combos like that. There we go, touch her up. Come on now. Pinpoint. Great job. I'm really impressed with your punch accuracy.
UFC president Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign. Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them. Super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot of tough fighters. Let's see who really wants their shot at the UFC. This will be a smoke show.
Here we go, here we go.
Wow. The walking sock and throwback.
Look at this. Oh, over the top. Oh! I beat a bully. I beat a bully, man. This kid's a tough kid, man. Look at this.
That was nasty. That kid has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. We're going to do this. We're going to give her a shot in the UFC.
Accurate here. I want to see high percentage shots. Nice punch. Beautiful speed. Way to push it. Right on the button. Get out of there. You fight the way you train. This next opponent won't be able to hang with you.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local women's bantamweight circuit en route to her Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, with much fanfare, Joe Rogan, here she is. She was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did she come through in a high-pressure spot that night. Tonight, though, decidedly more pressure. UFC Octagon for the first time, and everything that accompanies the UFC experience. You know about the famed UFC jitters. Not a factor for every newcomer. She doesn't look wide-eyed right now, but if there is an adrenaline dump, how does she deal with that and remain in the fight?
This girl is a real submission specialist. She will engage on the feet, but look for her openings to try to take this fight to the ground, where that is where she really shines.
Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl is such a well-rounded fighter. She has a full arsenal of techniques at her disposal, and because she's so well-rounded, you never really know what she's going to do. Excellent takedowns, but excellent striking as well. Very good submissions, very good submission defense. She literally can do it all.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making her UFC debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Kinshasa, Congo, Bad Intentions. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, so after winning her last fight on Dana White looking for a fight, now she makes the UFC debut. Round 1 is underway. She really prioritized getting off to a good start here tonight. Try to get those nerves behind her, avoid any sort of adrenaline dump. We'll see how it goes for her here in the early going tonight. Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Rousey. All right, here we go. First round is underway. You know about her jiu-jitsu game. She is a submission specialist, so you don't want to hang out on the feet here for too long. She's got to go for the early takedown. Let's see how quick. Oh!
This could be it right here. Look at this, takedown! Guillotine, look at that! She's got that guillotine locked up.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That guillotine is... Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you can tell she's been working on her submission, so no surprise there, but a perfect setup on that choke. And I think even better finishing instincts to make sure she sunk it in deep and ultimately forced the tap. High-level stuff there.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Rowdy!
All right, so a nice job to get the win in her UFC debut here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches. A lot of pressure, of course. We talk so much about those famed UFC jitters. Not a factor for this young woman here tonight.
go. Nice block.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, so here she is, really as accomplished a judoka as has entered the women's ranks since Ronda Rousey. And the background in judo gives her a lot of different trips and takedowns in her arsenal. A lot of things that are very difficult for non-judo practitioners to prepare for. So we'll see if she can get the judo game going here tonight in what is another big spot in her young UFC career.
This girl's judo is at an extremely high level, so anyone who ties up with her has to be prepared to go for a ride. She has beautiful throws, outstanding technique, both with her throws and also with her submissions.
All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, really as well-rounded a mixed martial artist as we have in the UFC at present. Not going to wow you necessarily in any one area, but plus skills in every discipline of mixed martial arts, and a handful for anyone in this division just about anywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere in that octagon, a scary proposition for the rest of her fellow contenders.
This girl's a very well-rounded fighter. Now, some fighters, they have a specialty, and if they're taken out of that specialty, they lose a lot of their effectiveness. Not so with her. She is equally good on the ground as she is standing up.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record of 3 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Iron. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. No better place to be on fight night. We are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena. All right, the round one clock is ticking. Good to have you with us as we get underway here, and good to have this fighter back in the octagon after what she did her last time out. A win by submission, setting up this high-profile opportunity here tonight. Perhaps she can even realize a title shot by the end of the year. That remains to be seen. First order for her is taking care of business tonight. Effective punch there by Ronda Rousey. All right, round one is underway. Most anticipated fight here. And how about the power in her leg kicks, her body kicks? She'll go to the head as well. Certainly something her opponent has got to be mindful of here as this fight gets started tonight. Kick to the body by Rousey.
Clean, straight punch.
Well-placed kick there by Rousey. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Inside leg kick. Another strong combination for her there. 3 minutes now to go in this one.
And she's down.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center leg.
Nice.
Big power shots landing. She blocked the punch. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it. Big right hand.
Knee to the body. She is good with that hook tonight. Oh!
This could be it right here. Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned.
Back to the feet. Oh, beautiful leg kick by her there. Can't take too many of those. Big body shot.
Body. Spinning back fist. Oh, very nice.
So there she goes, attacking that lead leg. First leg kick lands flush.
Nice jab.
How about that shin? Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Try to establish that jab.
Look at that jab. Nice.
Wow!
This could be it. She might try to finish this fight here.
Wow!
Big shot.
Goes down again. And what a round! Oh, so there's the horn. She got saved by the bell. Knocked down near the end of the round, Joe. And that horn will keep her in the fight. So back to the stool she goes. And of course, you know, she only has 60 seconds here to recover, physically, mentally. We'll see if she can stay in this fight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Hey, she's a good striker, okay? You got caught. It's all right. This round, I want you to start off moving.
Brittany Palmer holding it down for us here.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, round two. That's a really strong leg kick there by Ronda Rousey. Well, she's one of the best strikers in this division, and she has assured anyone who will listen that she's not going to get away from what got her to the big show. But all of that said, she felt like when these fights... Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh! Back to the feet. Rousey gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Body kick, look at that. Whoa! This could be it. Big kick, but miss. Oh! This could be it right here. Oh, very
wonderful job to catch the leg and get this fight to the ground. You gotta think that made an impression on the judges sitting octagon side here tonight.
Oh, man, this could be it.
Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Big spinning back fist for the victory.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming, Joe. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate, and ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time here. Perfect timing on this punch, and it lands right on the button. Check it out again. Crank right on the jaw.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
Control her the entire round in the clinch position. There we go. Nice job.
right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she is a really accomplished submission specialist, and candidly, Joe, not a lot of women are used to facing opponents on this level. She's got to be thinking tonight, how quickly can I get this fight to the ground and set up my high-level submission game? A lot of different chokes in her arsenal. She attacks from a lot of different angles. Very strong lower body, particularly her hips. Very excited to see what she can do tonight if this fight hits the mat.
This girl is a submission specialist. She will engage on the feet, but make no mistake about it, what she wants to do is bring this fight down to the ground where she is an expert. Excellent submissions both from the top and bottom position. Her guard is very good. Her chokes are very good. Excellent arm bars and leg locks. She has a full arsenal of submission techniques.
Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl's a very well-rounded fighter. Now, some fighters, they have a specialty, and if they're taken out of that specialty, they lose a lot of their effectiveness. Not so with her. She is equally good on the ground as she is standing up.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo wrestler holding a professional record of 4 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, Rowdy! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, the Cyclone. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And at long last, we are underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Well, she won her last fight by knockout. Now as round 1 gets underway, we'll see if she can keep that momentum going. She certainly made headlines, a bonus winning performance her last time out. Now she'll try to keep it going against someone who has been entrenched in the rankings for some time.
Huge uppercut!
Massive uppercut. That will not feel good tomorrow. Well, she ate the straight hand there, and she's got to be careful now, Joe. I know she wants to be aggressive and set up her own offense, but she left the head wide open for damage there. She missed with that jab. Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it right here. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh! What a leg kick!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Right hand is there over the top. Uppercut there, blocked by Rousey. And another one. Landing a good series of strikes here. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Clean spinning back fist.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Clean hook.
Rousey gets in the clinch yet again. She pummels, now she's got double underhooks, Joe. She's keeping busy here in the clinch, knee to the body. Double underhooks here, Joe.
Back to over-under control.
Oh, now she's got the tie clinch. Good opportunity to do significant damage here. How about that shin? Just misses there with the left.
Slightly deflected.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Oh, another great combination. She is on point tonight. And now that jab starting to get established. Oh, what a jab.
And a right behind it. Oh, spinning back fist.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, nice combination there by Rousey.
Oh, that was a very hard right hand. Oh, man.
The left hook hits home. She blocked the punch. So a strong 5 minutes down.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
Let's take a look at it again here. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual.
Are you ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, nice strike landed there by Rousey.
And a left hook.
Just missed with the elbow there. Lands a strike there. Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Big knee!
Well, the FRC Legion coaches there in France believe.
Oh,
big
vicious
knee!
knee!
Oh!
This could be it. Body kick, look at that.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg. Oh, she found the target there. That'll work. Oh! Back to the feet.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Nice big knee! Big knee! This could be it right here. Oh! Big knee! Back up. Big uppercut to the head.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second. Oh!
This could be it.
Oh! Another knockdown!
Back up. Oh, she got stunned again. This could be it right here. Oh!
Rousey's knee strike there is blocked, so no damage
she got
inflicted.
blocked again. This could be it.
Spinning back fist! Trying to establish that jab once again.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, very nice.
Oh! Just missed with the left there.
She tagged her again.
Huge right hand! Oh, she blocks the punch. Another shot lands upstairs. All right, round 3 coming up next. What an amazing round turned in there by both fighters as you hear the horn, knockdowns on both sides. Doesn't happen all the time. We'll see who can make the adjustments heading into this next round.
And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown.
Last round coming up. I love what you're doing. It's working, so let's continue doing it. In this final round, I want you to use your strikes.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade getting us going.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue, Ronda's in trouble.
Man! Going for the single leg now. And just like that, the fight is over.
Tremendous hook, landed flush for the victory.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big, big knockout win for her here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's take a look at that again. Watch this again here. Boom! Right on the money.
And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout, the Cyclone.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight.
Now I want to see your half guard game. Take her down and get in position. You got to work for these takedowns. You got to improve position. You dominated today. Good work. Nice block. Good block. Good submission. That's it, keep going. There we go, way to work for it. Beautiful choke. There we go.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl is such a well-rounded fighter. She has a full arsenal of techniques at her disposal, and because she's so well-rounded, you never really know what she's going to do. Excellent takedowns, but excellent striking as well. Very good submissions, very good submission defense. She literally can do it all.
Well, for my money, Joe Rogan, this woman right here is the most accomplished submission specialist to come to the octagon in years. And I think for a lot of the opponents she'll draw, they're just not on this level. Even if they're drilling submission defense for an 8-week training camp, you can't simulate her in training. And she doesn't discriminate, too. A lot of different chokes in her arsenal. Excited to see her skills tonight if this fight hits the ground.
This girl is a submission specialist. She will engage on the feet, but make no mistake about it, what she wants to do is bring this fight down to the ground where she is an expert. Excellent submissions both from the top and bottom position. Her guard is very good. Her chokes are very good. Excellent arm bars and leg locks. She has a full arsenal of submission techniques.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So these fighters are just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, the Cobra. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record of 4 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, Rowdy! Ronda Rousey! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here. Well, good to be back in Rio as we get underway here at the Jeunesse Arena, right in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Much anticipated fight here. Round 1 is underway, and why is it so anticipated? Well, this young contender lost her last fight in stunning fashion by devastating, debilitating knockout, and now a few short months later, she has been given up.
Jumping knee!
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, spinning back fist.
Good defense there.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Rousey.
Hard hook.
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
Oh, big knee! She might try to finish this fight here. Wow! This could be it. Oh, big knee!
3 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, she got a guillotine here. Looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close.
Wow.
She's in half guard now. Into full guard.
Rousey gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Beautiful right leg kick there. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Ronda Rousey. she's unable to connect with the left hook. Perfect execution as she gets the single leg takedown.
Excellent sweep.
Rousey gets up and decides to take this fight back to the feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. As she misses with the left punch there.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost... Nice big knee! Big knee! Huge right hand!
Big knee! Look at this, takedown!
Saved by the bell there. There's the horn. End of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round.
And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 underway.
Oh, good right hand.
Rousey gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent.
That one hurt.
Well, Crossbreed MMA, of course, in the USA, ubiquitously regarded as the best wrestling camp in the United States, but it is also a camp that increasingly has a reputation for overtraining, not unlike the American Kickboxing Academy, and it is something that could rear its ugly head here tonight. She has trained hard, perhaps too hard in advance of this one.
Oh, big punches. This could be it right here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, she has landed some very significant strikes here tonight. That is the goal.
Oh, big knee!
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Goes for the flying knee and lands it right on the button.
Yeah, Joe, that is one nasty knee she used there to get the stoppage victory. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one earn her a $50,000 performance bonus. And those knees don't always look like much. It doesn't take much when it's a hard knee, bone on bone, to send an opponent crumbling to the canvas. So near perfect execution, near perfect location, and she certainly gets the desired result here tonight.
Let's see that again. Bam! And good night.
And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You gotta feel pretty good for her, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rowdy Rousey.
Well, she's got all the tools, Joe, and she certainly put them to good use tonight as she gets the win and gets so with style points by way of the knockout. No judges needed for this one, and you can be sure her bankroll is going to be fatter on Monday morning. She'll probably get a bonus. At the very least, though, the celebration is on. You see there with her coaches and her teammates. Nothing better in all of pro sports than to win a mixed martial arts fight at the highest level. Congratulations. Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl is a really well-rounded fighter, a full and complete mixed martial artist with an arsenal of techniques from Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, judo, wrestling, boxing. She can really do it all. So very unpredictable in that regard and very comfortable no matter where the fight goes.
All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the octagon. So the wait is nearly over for this rivalry matchup here tonight. These fighters do not like each other. That is not breaking news. If you followed this fight during fight week, the bad blood getting up in each other's faces at the weigh-in, we'll see who emerges in this rivalry matchup here tonight.
This girl has outstanding judo. You are going to see a full arsenal of throws, trips, and submissions from her. Her ground game is at a very high level, and her stand-up takedown defense is outstanding.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 4 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 4 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of New York, invincible. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A judo fighter, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, and when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you have such legitimate disdain for. She's unable to connect with the left hook. All right, round 1 is underway. Most anticipated fight here. And how about the power in her leg kicks, her body kicks? She'll go to the head as well. Certainly something her opponent has got to be mindful of here as this fight gets started tonight. Going from orthodox to southpaw here, Joe.
Nice sweep.
Back to orthodox.
And she completes a single leg takedown. Nice. Beautifully executed sweep. And back up again.
Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike.
Oh, flying knee. Big overhand. Body kick, look at that. Oh, big knee. This could be it. Wow. Vicious combinations. Nice takedown. Sweet reversal. And back up again. Oh, very nice.
Right on the button. Trying the flying knee there.
The kick gets through.
Some nice back and forth action here.
Vicious elbow lands to the head. Beautiful hook. Big straight punch. Oh! This could be it right here.
Huge right hand! The left hook hits home. Rousey's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
Body kick, look at that.
How about that shin?
This could be it. Big shots.
The left hook hits home.
Look at this, takedown.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Big shot. She might try to finish this fight here.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Oh, so the round is over, but not before she got absolutely starched by that huge shot just before the final horn. So she goes back to the stool now. We'll see the extent to which she can recover. As many of you know, 60 seconds, not a lot of time.
And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. And here's another shot to the head that really stuns. Several near fight-ending moments in that round. Lots of action.
This next round is very important.
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
This could be it right here. Oh! She's knocked down. Nice leg kick.
Crossbreed MMA, ladies and gentlemen, one of the better wrestling gyms in all of the United States. You know how hard wrestling a skill is to maintain, and perhaps nobody, at least during training, has done it better than this woman. Her coaches just rave reviews after this training camp. They say she's healthy, she is in peak condition, and they all but guarantee to win here tonight. So let's see if on the strength of the best training camp of her life, she can produce under the bright lights tonight.
Trying to take the back here.
Not a fighter you want on your back. She's got her back now.
Misses the takedown.
Well, she left her head wide open there, Joe, and she pays.
This could be it.
And just like that, the fight is over.
That's it. Beautiful shot to end the fight here. Outstanding knockout.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming, Joe. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate, and ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. And here it is again. I mean, just stiff.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rowdy
So the rivalry matchup goes her way here tonight. She can finally exhale. You see her celebrating with her coaches and her teammates. She wanted this one in the worst way, and she gets it. Nice way to take advantage of the spotlight here tonight.
The most intoxicating word in the world of mixed martial arts is potential. Every fighter starts out with a clean slate and lofty dreams. But fight by fight, the talent pool shrinks, and only a select few will rise to the top in the UFC. You've done your part so far, growing your fan following while earning the respect of your peers in the octagon, stamping yourself as a fighter on the fast track to a championship. But even now, it's clear that this taste of success will either push you to greater heights or send you tumbling, making your winning streak a distant memory. Which path will you choose?
Boxing only. Let's stay on the feet and use those head kicks. Tie it together now. Nice block. Way to mix it up with those strikes. They'll never see that kick coming. Work. If you want to land those kicks, you gotta set them up with combos. Nasty head kick. Head kicks only here. Keep that on the feet and knock her out. Combinations. Punches and bunches. You gotta throw something big behind that. Good work. Nope. Beautiful kick. Come on there. Nope. That's not the game you're bringing. All right, we're kickboxing only right now. Let's keep it on the feet. No takedowns. I want to see those head kicks. Come on, put it together. Come on. Nice job. Come on, let's mix it up in there. Try it again. I want to see more combos. Mix it up. Nice job with the combos. That's how you keep her off balance. If that's the way you train, you should hang it up now. All right, head kicks only. I want you to throw power. Mix it up a little bit. More of that. Nice job. Love that head kick. Nobody's gonna be able to stand up to that. All right, stand up only. I want to see head kicks. You got to put her down. Come on, you got to stay active in there. Way to keep her off balance with those combos. Those kicks are nasty. Let's push. Nice. Now let's set up a leg kick with your hands so we can cause more damage. You can't just stand on the outside all day. Get in there. Come on! Training like this is what's gonna make you beat her.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, when you watch film on this young fighter, she really does remind you of the former champion Rowdy Ronda Rousey. As accomplished a judoka as has crossed into the UFC in recent years, and the judo background gives her so many different ways to get the fight into her wheelhouse. A lot of sneaky trips in her arsenal, a lot of unorthodox takedowns that you're not used to seeing every day in the gym. She is ready to go here tonight. The judoka back to the octagon.
This girl's judo is at an extremely high level, so anyone who ties up with her has to be prepared to go for a ride. She has beautiful throws, outstanding technique, both with her throws and also with her submissions.
Good to see this young woman back making the walk to the octagon tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if she gets put on her back here tonight. Her takedown defense, arguably the best in this division. Great balance, solid base, beautiful sprawl, very quick with her feet. And for a lot of women, they spend so much time trying to get her down and fail that they don't have much left offensively when you hit the latter rounds of the fight. Gotta try to outstrike this woman tonight. You're probably not taking her down.
This girl is an expert at takedown defense. She is one of the best in the world at making sure the fight stays on the feet. She's so good at stuffing takedowns, and she really discourages fighters with the ability that she has to force them to stand with her.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. So these fighters are just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a judo fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of New York, Express. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Well, her last win by knockout will be a tough act to follow as round 1 gets underway here. She really busted onto the radar of UFC fans by knocking out her last opponent. So now with momentum and the winning streak in tow, she will try to do it again and potentially position herself for a shot at somebody in that top 5. Might even be a title shot. Gotta get a win here, and certainly a finish would be useful as well. Oh, she lands a massive knee to the head.
Beautiful hook. Big punches.
Now a right hand. Wow!
This could be it.
Whoa! Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, outstanding technique by her to land that shot and finish the fight here in the first round. Sometimes when you catch a fighter cold before she's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a more pronounced effect. That is certainly the case in this fight here tonight. What a result, what a knockout.
Let's take a look at that again. Here we see it again. Boom! And that is all she wrote.
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rowdy Ronda.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
I need you to knock your opponent down. More strikes. You got to step. Keep working. Get it back. That's how you block. Pick it up. You got to push there. Came up a little short today. Let's try it again tomorrow. I want to see you knock her down. Let's go. More strikes. Good job. Keep it up. Let's knock her down. Not it. More combos. Keep working. Beautiful shot. Let's put her down now. That's not the game you're bringing. All right, I want you to get inside and put her down. You gotta do more damage. Nice block. Dig deep. Come on now. Let's get it again. Do more damage. Look out. You didn't give me everything today. Came up short. Stand up only. I need you to put her down. Throw more punches. Come on there. Nope. There we go. Let's get that knockdown now. More combos. No. The fight's coming soon. We gotta see improvements. All right, stand up only. I need you to knock her down. I want to see more out of you. Let's go. There we go. We got range. I want a little more behind that now. Let's push. More strikes. Nope. Come on. Way to block. You're gonna embarrass yourself if you train like that for a title fight. Make sure you're using your feet. Let's knock her down. Pick it up. That's it. Let's work for the knockdown. Mix it up. Make something happen. More strikes. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. Keep working. If that's the way you train, you should hang it up now. We gotta knock her down here. Let's go. More combos. Try it again. Come on now. Move! We got our rhythm. Let's get that knockdown. You gotta do more damage. Come on! We'll get it next time. Don't worry about it.
right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, I start limping after watching film of this young woman's leg kicks. There is no denying what she'll be trying to do tonight to unleash the devastating kicks on her opponent. And she'll attack everywhere on the body. She'll go up top. These kicks are brutally powerful, and she can do major damage just by landing a couple.
This girl has outstanding kicking technique. It is one of her best assets. Ridiculous power in her legs. They come fast, and when they land, they have devastating impact. She is one of the best kickers in this division.
So as she makes the walk here tonight, no place to start, but with her offensive wrestling, you gotta figure she'll lean on the takedown here tonight. High-level offensive wrestling. She's so good at taking fighters down and then using her strength and her hips once she gets there. You gotta think in this particular stylistic matchup, we're gonna see her shoot 20, 30 seconds in, and best of luck to the opposition trying to get back up.
This girl's wrestling is her specialty. That is what she does best. She's going to want to try to take this fight to the ground. Very good takedowns, very good takedown defense as well. So if she gets the better of the stand-up, she may decide to use her wrestling in reverse.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo wrestler, holding a professional record of 7 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, Rowdy! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler holding a professional record of 6 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Invincible! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
We are underway. All right, round 1 is underway, and she is as devastating a knockout threat as this division has ever seen. If you want proof, how about the recent highlight reel? 3 straight wins, all of them by flush knockout. We'll see if she can keep it going here tonight. Misses with the right hand. All right, so here we go. First round is underway. Prevailing wisdom is that she, the better wrestler, will try to take this fight to the ground early. She's got a good ground and pound game, but in order to get that going, she'll have to get this fighter to the ground. Try to establish that jab.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange. Good shot. Ooh. Welcome to the jungle. Huge kick, misses. That one hurt.
Oh! Well, she got clipped by that hook, Joe, and she is a sitting duck if she's going to stay in her opponent's striking range. She's got to get on the tip of her toes, circle away from the power shots, and move those feet.
Wow! This could be it. Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned.
Oh!
Wow! She's knocked down.
Whoa! Oh! And
She's
just
out.
like that, the fight is over.
Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Wow, Joe, all I can say is wow. She might have even exceeded her own expectations here tonight. You know the kicks have been a big part of her arsenal, but that was about as perfect a land as we have seen in this division. Full extension, full power behind it, and you knew if she found an opening there, her opponent was going to be down for the count. A monumental knockout turned in by her here tonight.
Watch this again here. Bam! Out cold.
And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rowdy Rousey.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
All right, kickboxing only. I want to see a high volume of kicks until I say stop. That's on point. Good precision. That's the way. Make it happen. Your kicks are on point. Anytime you want to throw it, let it go. Now we're focused on acting. I really want to see good punches. You got to block. There we go. Touch her up. That is beautiful. That's it. Precision. Move your feet or move your head or you're getting hit. Not quite good enough this time. We need you to work on your accuracy with your punches. All right, we got to get more accurate here. I want to see high percentage shots. Pinpoint. Defense. Great combo. Pick up that pace and get the knockdown. That's precise. Beautiful speed. Great job. All right, stand up only. I want to see head kicks. You got to put her down. Come on, let's mix it up in there. Keep working. Come on there. No. Come on now. Work. Nice job with the combos. That's how you keep her off balance. You didn't give me everything today. Came up short. All right, we're kickboxing only right now. Let's keep it on the feet. No takedowns. I want to see those head kicks. Step inside and bang away. Mix it up. Great job. That's how you put kicks in after combos. Try it again. That was a perfect round. You used your hand, you used your feints, you used your combos. You really set up that head kick.